Yeah, sure. So often when I'm talking about our supply chain or our decision making process, I talk about the win-win-win test. It's not just win-win. There is another third element there, and that's important. I want to make sure that from start to finish, the products that I'm responsible for putting out into the world are truly beneficial at every single stage, not just for the person using them at the end or for me as the business owner. Going right to the start of that supply chain and the person growing is really important as well. So the first win would be, is it a win for your skin? There's no point repurposing these ingredients unless they have fantastic skincare benefits. Right? You buy a moisturizer because you want it to moisturize your skin. You buy an SPF to protect you from sun damage. It doesn't matter if this coffee scrub is made with repurposed coffee grounds if it does a terrible job of exfoliating your skin. So that's the first win. The second win is the business perspective. So is this a win for UpCircle? Is it scalable? Is it reliable in its source? I would hate to put out a product that people love and then have to pull it within a few months because I can no longer get hold of that ingredient, or the ingredient becomes unsustainable and therefore my ethics are compromised. We made that mistake very early on, actually, with vanilla. So we made a scrub that had vanilla extract infused into it, but then the supply for that globally really dwindled. So not only did the price go up, but also I didn't feel comfortable with the strain put on the original people trying to grow these crops. So I always have to factor that in as well. So that's the second win. Kind of, is it a win for UpCircle and the business and supply and demand, basically? And then the third one is it a win for the supplier, the person growing it, the people who are responsible for its first life, basically? And what's nice about this, if you take, for example, our date seed extract, so we repurposed date seeds into our body cream that we released last year. Now, dates are harvested primarily in Israel for use in things like jams or jellies, pastes, spreads, things like that. But the stones are, or seeds, are a complete byproduct. The growers have absolutely no use for them. So if we come along and say, hey, I would like to buy that from you, then you are adding an entire new revenue stream for those growers. So at that point, that's nice because that is a complete added value in something that previously had no value for the people responsible for actually growing the original plant. So that's a real win. But then equally, if you look at the businesses involved sometimes in the original product, so take the chai company or the coffee shops, the fact that we are taking away one of their waste not ingredients, but the wastes outputs from their business is a positive for them because it helps them bolster their own sustainability credentials. They can say to their customers, oh, hey, look, you don't have to worry about the waste produced here because actually we work with this really cool, innovative young brand who recycle our waste and turn it into something completely new. So for their, marketing, messaging, ethos, values, and sustainability credentials, it's also a win for them as well. So that's kind of the third win section that is a nice one for us to be able to tick as well.